It's the fourth Sunday in Easter this weekend, and Gospel begins. Jesus says, "Very truly I tell you, anyone who does not enter the sheepfold by the gate, but enters by another way, is a thief and a brigand. The one who enters by the gate is the shepherd of the sheep. The gatekeeper opens the gate for him, and the sheep hear his voice. He calls his own by name and leads them out. And when he has led them all out, he goes ahead of them, and they follow him because they know his voice. They don't follow a stranger, but run from a stranger because they do not know the voice of the stranger." And Jesus shared this figure of speech with them, but they didn't understand what he was saying. So he said to them, "Truly I tell you, I am the gate. Those who went before me are thieves and brigands, and the sheep did not listen to them. I am the gate, and the one who enters by me will be saved. They will go in and out and find good pasture. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that you may have life and have it to the full." It's interesting. How do we talk about Jesus? What sort of way, presence, can we speak about him? Well, I remember once I was walking on the streets, and there was this group living in a tent in one of the gardens, and a woman, it was in the morning, and she was in a sleeping bag, and I can still remember her looking up from me in the sleeping bag and saying, "Do you talk with people?" And I think more than anything else, that's what we are to really talk with one another. It's a wonderful thing when you actually hear someone's name. Just a minute, hear someone's name, and it's not just an empty shell, but it fills with life, fills with a human person, because you've known that person, you know their story, you've shared life with them, you've listened to them, and there's love there. And you can hear that voice, like recognize it, even if you're back to them or from a distance. There's an attentiveness. We're alert to those that hold us in love, and at various stages of our lives, we both hear this and hear others. And so this Jesus is this. There's an underlying truth here of the presence of love manifest in so many different ways in our world, but particularly to know that there is this way, this truth, this gate it's referred to. But there are also thieves and brigands who come to only steal and destroy and kill, and particularly this woman. There are so many people in her world who don't come through the gate. They come sideways, blind side, you could say, footy terms, and they collect them. They're not interested in the person. They're interested in what they can get out of that person. And they're often to just destroy and to kill in the end, kill any life that's there, any feelings. I can remember one person saying to me, when you actually start to listen to people, they start to feel, this trust develops, and they start to feel. And she said to me, I didn't feel anything. I didn't know what it was to feel. So the shepherd, this Jesus, is the one who really is not just talks but listens and enables us to feel, to be ourselves.